No, this probably is not what you think it is.
A couple of nights ago on TV there was an episode of Law and Order SVU where some computer geek had implanted an RFID chip into the shoulder of his wife so that he could track where she was going and basically catch her out cheating on him. And the technology in the show was, it sort of bordered on reality, but there were bits where it was like a big steaming pile of patootie. So what I'm going to do is show you a little bit about what RFID actually does. You're probably most familiar with it with things like access cards. About the size of a credit card, you walk up to a door, you put it near a reader and the door unlocks. Now this is a device that has an identification number in it. There are other forms as well, like with cats and dogs. What you can do is have a little device that you implant just in behind their neck and scan it with a commercial RFID reader like this. And this particular thing is the same as the devices used by vets. And what they do is just put it near the back of the dog or the cat, and it gives you the identity of the animal. And then you can look it up and get its owner.
This is how the tags come. It's all sealed in a sterile packet. It's all fall apart. That is an RFID implanter. It's been preloaded with the tag, so all we have to do is take the cover off, and that is the implanter itself. That is an RFID tag, and that's typically what you would find inside, just under the skin on the back of the neck of a cat or a dog. So what I've done here is this is a homemade RFID reader. It's basically the same as this device, but I made it myself. So I wound up the coil, bought some parts in from Germany, and got it all running. Let's try it out. I'll plug it into the laptop, start up the software. But this is where the inaccuracy of the TV show comes in, because the basic plot premise was that this man's wife had one of these tags implanted in her shoulder, and all she had to do was walk through a doorway and her presence would be detected and reported back to him so that he would know where she was going. But as you can see here, the read range is really, really small. With an implantable tag like this, it has to be within about 1 to 2 centimeters of the reader before you can get a value out of it. And that means that it's pretty much useless if you want to try tracking someone from some distance away. There are much better ways of doing it. I'll tell you what, if I was the evil genius in that particular movie, there are much easier ways of tracking someone than drugging them and implanting a little chip like that under their skin. You could have large RFID tags like this. You could hide one of these inside the lining of a jacket, and it would have much greater read range. You could read this from a couple of meters away, and you still couldn't be detected. So there are better ways to achieve that end result if you're an evil genius.